Alrighty. Hello, hello, hello. Just give me a second. Okay. Neuroscape TCG Booster Bundle. Okay, so I'm unboxing a few things today. The camera may be out of position. I had to use it earlier for something I didn't want to use it for, which is age verification shit. But I think that's right. So as you may see, I've got three things today. This is a like last time. I'm probably going to go halfway through that, maybe not. Might be less this time. This is the RAM station and Genesis Master Diver Kit. Now, there's too much reflection. I've got to turn this light off over here. My audio is probably all over the place. Alrighty, just give me a second. Alright, everybody. We just call this a bit of preamble. I'll have myself a drink of water. Alrighty. Alrighty. It's just a little thing. Here, I've got my binder. So far, this is the only page that's full, which is the first page. Very, very reflective situation going on here. I got this. So my binder is full. It took me several tries. Over on Reddit, I got some stuff. I'm going to do a little shout out. Just give me a second. So if anyone is looking to be a collector, there's a website. It's hard to find, although they're trying to get it boosted in the give it some SEO juice, as they say. Just give me a second. So we'll go to Reddit. Inbox. So yes, the website is, if you're interested. I've got to scroll through all the cards. Hold on. So it's azuniverse.net/cards. If you're looking for a complete listing of stuff, you can make your own deck stuff on there. Really good. So I found that. So yes, give me a second to get everything sorted. That's one thing I forgot. You had forgotten something. Okay. So, anyway, actually, I'm going to do something here. Hold on. Give me a second. Give me a second. I think they were over here, weren't they? You know when you buy something for a completely different purpose and then you realise, hold on a minute, I might be able to use that. So this is just, some time to wait for people to get in. If some people decide to come in. Everything gets packed away. There they are. So, if I take one of these, so these are for cable management, and they're like little things that you use to wrap up cables. They'll be sitting here for like years. They're Velcro, so they're not going to go bad or manky or anything. But if I take one of these and I put it here, the camera might move around a little bit. Just a second. So if I put that there, if I move my hand, you can see that my hand lights up a little bit. It goes away. So I think that's going to solve our problem that we've been having, where this there's a little light there. I put that over the top, and it's gone. So no more annoying light. Cool. My only concern is this camera gets super hot. Not that I'm truly worried it's going to cause a fire or anything, but you never know. Hope not. So if I start smelling anything bad, there's my counter. And I've got my blade. I don't know what... I think in America you call it an X-Acto knife. In Australia we call them a thing. So here's my doubles here in this box. So that's going to sit there. So we'll do that. We'll get the RAM one out of the way first, I reckon. So okay, it's very soft plastic. So I shouldn't need to make too much of an incision once you get it started. So let's see here. Okay. So this is going to have a whole bunch of goodies in it apparently. So there we go. It's RAM. Okie dokie. There's a lot of cards in here actually. I did not expect so many cards. Whoa, what's going on here? Okay. Oh, that goes on the bottom. I should have left that there. Okay. So, are these just RAM? Is this just tons and tons of RAM? I think this may just literally be. It says a RAM driver kit. I think it might just be RAM. It's just RAM. It's just tons and tons of RAM. Now, what number are you? You are 255. So I'm glad I opened that up. So this is card 255, which means I've now got that card, which is good. Which is good. I will sleeve one of these. Because that will then go into my actual collection. Because I'm missing card 255. I'm going to stick it in my collection right now. In fact, I know that I should probably wait, but I can't wait. I am a silly boy, but that's okay. So it should go. If I remember correctly. Hold on. Aha. Sorry. Wundertech, and then basic RAM. So it goes straight up here at the top of the last page. Cool. All right. Cool. And I think these are just more and more of the same 255. But one thing that it does have is this, which is, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think this is each of the standard RAMs. Sorry, I've got it off camera. Sorry, I apologise. I should try and put this stuff on camera as much as possible. But yes, so putting this on camera. So these seem to be all of the RAM for variants that you can get, which I don't have all of the RAM variants. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these aside. And I think it said that I get a dice in this. No, that's in the driver, RAM driver, isn't it? So I'm going to put those there. I'm going to put this back in here. RAM. 16 naked cam boys running around Ram Ranch. Some shit like that. Fucking Game Grumps always talking about that. So, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to take these out in a bit. And I'm going to put these, the doubles, into here. And that will work really, really well. But for now, I'm going to sit this to the side. Because I don't need it. And I've just got tons and tons of RAM. And from what I understand in the game, I guess you need tons and tons of RAM. I think it's so you can put them in each of your decks. And I guess it means that you can have a whole bunch of decks. But I mostly got it. I got it just to get it. And that's fine. That's my burden. But this next one's going to have some really cool stuff in it, from what I understand. Okay, so you come over here. Alrighty. There's going to be some cool stuff in this next one. I need a bin. There's literally a bin behind me, but I need a spot to put my rubbish for now. I guess I'll just put it here. For it to expand out, so I need to decide where I'm going to put the incision. Okay. Oh. Whoever they get to make their stuff, it's very, very nice. I hate like this plastic. I guess there's a way I could cut it and preserve it. I don't really need to preserve it, obviously, but yes. So this one has a whole bunch of stuff in it. It doesn't help that I'll sit right there. Just gotta remember that I put it there. Okay, so this one. Oh no. Is there a way to open it without? So it's a perforated. What's going on? Have I lost connection? Give me a second. It's telling me that I have an error. Oh, that looks bad. What's going on here? Sorry, I'm getting weird messages. Dropped frames? Oh, I've got to silence myself. You're going to hear my voice for a second. Doubling up. Sorry, I'm just getting... Okay. I don't know. I'm getting an excellent and then I'm getting a thing. Oh, hold on. This might kill... Stream could drop out. If it does, I'll just have to... It's my fault. Okay, let's just fingers crossed this all goes well. So we might make this just the first unboxing section, and then I've got to fix something, because I'm using my VPN and I was supposed to turn it off before I started streaming. And I think that's why it started fucking up. Alright. Okay, so I really don't want to do this, but I think my only choice is... I don't think... Alright. I don't want to do this. Oh, that didn't even work properly. What's going on here? No, you're doing even worse. You're doing more damage than I want. Why would you do this? Why would you do this? Why is this happening? Well, that sucks. Double. This is really sucky. So it seems they perforated it, but then glued it in such a way that the perforation didn't work. Maybe I got to go from the bottom. Yeah, perforation. Rightio, okay, just open the fuck up. Okay, did more damage than I wanted to do. And I cut the box as well a bit. I mean, at least it's secure. Yeah, god damn it. Okay. Didn't want to do too much damage, but that's okay. Okay. So what have we got in this? We've got... It's all just come apart. Alright. Still going to keep that. You can go over here. Alright, so what have we got? We've got a... Oh, this is a poster, I'm guessing. It looks like it might be a game map. Oh. Okay. So we got Cyber Girl, and oh, that's Astro Kitty. I don't know who this is, this character. I don't think I have this character. That's okay, but I know that's Astro Kitty because I got Astro Kitty. Okay, so that's a poster, which is cute. I like a poster. And then we've got this. Which, is this a deck box, or is this just a box? Okay, so it's got some card packs. So these I'll open in a second. So these will be the packs that I'm going to open on this first stream. And then... I'm going to pull this out. It's got a dice. I thought it would be bigger. It's a very small dice. There's nothing wrong with it being a small dice. It's not the size, it's the way you use it. And it's, yeah, this is my first ever proper it's 19, so this should be at 20. It's 20. I think 20 is that. And yeah, I've never actually had a 20-sided die before. I've had an ice cube maker that makes 20-sided die. But 20-sided die ice cubes, but not an actual thing. Now it's telling me that I've got an error going on, but I don't think there is actually an error because I can... Oh, how far back is that? Okay. I'll actually put the die back in this little bag. Yeah, I'm gonna have to... I wish I could spend more time, but I've got issues with connections. Here we go. Here are the foil rams. So I think, if I'm not wrong, these are 8 foil rams. I'll actually leave them in that, but they're the rams that we saw a second ago, but they're the foil versions of them. So I've got the proper versions and I've got the foil versions, which is good. And then this is my Astral Cosmic Kitty, which, being in this packet... Oh, okay. Slide in there. Okay. Astral Kitty, don't be problematic. Come out nice and gently. Okay, so here's my Astral Kitty. So I'll see if I can try and get a good look at it. Oops, upside down. So yes, it's very, very shiny. Very shiny. So I think that's the symbol that's on the dice. So I guess it's like an Astral Kitty dice. Yeah. So the stream is lagging on my computer, but that doesn't mean that it's lagging in going out. So... Alrighty, so I'm not sure where that goes in my collection, but as I said, Astro Kitty's all really reflective now. But yes, so that's the limited edition card that comes with this particular set, and I think these are more RAM cards. So I'm not short on RAM cards. I've got this. This box is full of RAM cards. And I've got more, another block of RAM cards. So I'm not going to be, shy on RAM cards. So yes, that's that. I'll leave the dice in there. And let's get to some random rolls. Let's get some random going. Hold on a minute. Oh, I guess. See, once you take out the thing, it closes properly. A second ago, it was really high up, but that's because I had this inside of it. Anyway, So let's do some random pulls and see what our luck is like. Lucky, lucky, lucky. We're gonna get so lucky. Lucky, 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 lucky. Right, hold on, I'll put that there. I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 15 card booster. Are they normally 15 cards? What does this box say here? I'm a little bit worried there. Hold on. 9 times. Okay, 9 times 15. I would not have expected that. That's interesting. When I ordered it, I knew all this stuff technically, but yeah, you order this stuff, and just for that, I would have one more thing, which is the 2-player starter deck. But unfortunately, it's been delayed, sort of. So I don't have it, unfortunately. But yeah. So what happened was I paid an extra $15 or $12 to get this early, and not really early. It's because they were holding the order, and the reason I was worried is because all it would take is them to not actually make the order. Just leave it held, and then when my items didn't come in, they'd be like, "Well, now that you've got your item in, the other items we sold them." You know what I mean? And I don't know if that's what they're like. I want to be very clear here, so I'm gonna shout out Gameology. They're the guys who I got these through. I don't know if that's what they do. I just know other places have done that to me in the past and just gone, "Oh, we've just decided to cancel your whole order. Here's your money back." No loss, no foul. But it's a foul on me because I miss out on limited edition stuff. So I didn't want to risk that. And it's only because other people are screwing me around. I don't think they were going to do that. They were actually really, really nice. And when I was talking with them, they were really cool. But it just worries me, you know. Because, yes, companies sometimes do shit that's not good. So, okay. That's a double. I think that's the 5th one of those I've got. Yacht Party, that's a double. Coyote Raiders, that's a double. Enhance is a double. Moonstem Data Shard is also a double. I have a feeling that every card in this deck is going to be a double. In this pack I just opened. AZ Ghosts, that's a double. Badlands Sniper, that's a double. These are all around the same spot to each other, funnily enough. EMP Grenade, that's a double. Astral Projection is a double. Reanimator. I'm not sure about that one. Pretty sure Serial Killer is a double. I'm 99% sure it's a double. Sorry. And then Rubber Ducky is a double. Definitely. Iron Maiden is a double. The Hive is a double. And I think Eclipse is a double. So I will put that one there though. And the Hive is anything that has a reflective bit, which is a is it a QR? Hold on. Oh, just a rare. I still double bag them because they got that little bit of reflective. Even though I know it's a double. Alright. Second one. Open Sesame. The Fool, which is a double. And don't worry, I will check these, you know, against mine. Phantom OS, which is a double. I said Phantom 05 before. It was meant to be Phantom OS. I just was reading it wrong. Hackathon. Double. Scrapper, which is a double. Dumpster Diver, another double. Exterminator, which is a double. Max Games, which is a double. We're going to have a lot of doubles, I know. I know that. Arms Dealer, which is a double. Canyon Stalkers, which is a double. Quantum Encryption, which is a double. But this is a new one. I'm pretty sure I don't have Redirect. I'm pretty sure Redirect was one of the ones that was missing. So that's cool. I'm gonna shut off the stream after this, and I'm gonna restart it in a bit. Which is really annoying. I don't really want to do that, but that's just what's gonna happen. So that's Megaroid's Kiwi Crush. Delete. Now, Neural Disruptor, I don't know if that's a double or not. Neural Disruptor. I kind of feel like it's a double, but then part of me feels it's not. Now, the thing about getting basic RAM, so I've got basic RAM, I think that might be a new, or is that 255? Hold on, is that another 255, is it? No, it's 284. I think it is a new one, but then I've already got them over here. So anyway, that's going to go there. It's a double by default. I will bag Neural Disruptor, and then I'm going to end the stream, and I'll be back in about 5 minutes. I've just got to turn off my give me a second for my brain to kick back in. My VPN. Hold on. I'm going to turn it off now. Okay, I'm back. I might not have to end the stream. Hold on a sec. It said no data for a little bit, and I waited, and now I think it's back. Sorry, I'm just... I gotta wait for the delay, that's the worst part. There's delay and I'm not live. I think it just jumped. And then I think I'm good. Pretty sure I'm good. Says excellent. There you go, there's my hand waving on the screen. Alrighty, okay, cool, I'm just going to continue. Okay, sorry for the delay and the pause and all things. But yes, hopefully we won't get any more drops. But I think it's going like, you know, packets lost or some shit. And it's like, yeah. Everything seems to have refreshed a bit. And I accidentally left on my VPN. But yes. So Overload Mark II, that's a double. Give me 2 seconds. So I can actually go. Give me a sec. I can actually go to my collections. And I can go to my collector set. And the Prodigy, I've got a net. Fatal Error. Rogue Valkyrie. Red Line. Badlands Marauder. Just give me a second. I'm just going to make double sure that before that Badlands one wasn't a Badlands Marauder. Because if it was, it means I do have a new card. A Badlands Sniper, Coyote Raiders. No. Alright. Okay. Anyway, let's go through these. So we've got Binary Blast. This is another double. Binary Blast. Virtual Kid, that's a double. Isn't there supposed to be text on Virtual Kid? Hold on a second. Just give me 2 seconds. Let's go check this. I think the text is missing. I think the text is missing. I feel like there should be text. Like, see at the bottom here. There's the blank area where text is supposed to be. And there's no text. So, give me a second, just look this up. Hold on. Sorry. I think I might have a card. Does that make it more valuable or less? Not that I'm really looking to sell or anything, but... Hold on, what number is Virtual Kid? 36, hold on. I'm way off in the weeds here. Where is Virtual Kid? I'm just checking the image. Oh no. It is blank. It's always been blank. I just never noticed. Okay, anyway, it's a double. Sorry, that's just kind of weird. It's got nothing there. I'm so used to it. But then I got unpaid intern. An unpaid intern, I'm guessing. How did I not notice this before? Okay, so some cards don't have any text. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. So this Stim Pack. Hello to the viewer that's come in. How you doing? Sorry, I'm putting my finger so it's blocking it. So there's that. And then we've got Unpaid Intern, which is unfortunately another double. So I've already opened an entire box a few days ago or last week. And unfortunately so far everything's been pretty much a double. These are just 9 packs that came with this box here that I just opened. That gave me some cool stuff. Seer. I've got about 4 of those, so that's not only a double, that's a big fat double. The Hierophant, I've got a lot of him as well. Hierophant, I'm not sure how to say his name properly. Tagger, that's a double. If my eyesight was better, I would, go down and actually, say what it is, but Cloaking Field. Sometimes when my eyes are feeling good. Attached character gets cloaked. Character can't be targeted. That's cool. Yeah, I do technically want to play this. I'm not usually playing TCGs, I just collect them. But the problem is I didn't get the only thing missing from this set, from this purchase, I purchased 4 things, and the one that actually had the ability to play the card, Debt Collector was the name of that card. That's a double. Anything that's in this pile is a double. This is new cards, or I think are new cards. Bailout. So yeah, my 2-player starter deck didn't show up, which happens. All right, the Fool. This is a nice shiny one. I'll try to just quickly. Sorry, I'm gonna neuter it. So normally, what would happen is there's a little light here. I've covered that up, which is really good, and it's amazing how much better, but it's still not great. I've got a light over that way, and that's to try, because if I put the light on in the top of the room light, everything just blooms out. You can't see what anything is. Okay, so that's that one. That's a thing. Oh, I got a ram. The problem is I've got these rams. Every time I get a ram, that's the thing. I've already got them all. I just got all of the rams in foil. So this will be a double by default. But I'm still going to bag it. Oh, and sorry. So this one's Spirit Realm. The Spirit Realm. So I'll bag all of these. Or sleeve them. I say bag. I mean sleeve. But yes, I sit a little bit in the dark anyway with the way that I'm set up. But anything that's reflective, I double bag because I may want to sell them one day. The extra foils, more than anything, the extra foils. And then got here the Fool, the Fool. I'm not totally sure. Oh, this one's getting tight. All right. I've got so many little piles here. After I do these 9, I am going to cut the stream. And when I come back, it'll be a lot clearer. I'll be back to the setup I had last time. So, yes. Alrighty. So we're 2 in. No, we're 3 in, sorry. So we're down to 4. So there's 5 left after this. Or I guess you could say there's 6 left, including this one. Alrighty. So that. Alrighty. We got Back Alley Bruises. Riot Blade. Seeker Drones. I'll just tell you when I get something new, as opposed to just keep saying repeats all over and over again. So far, everything so far I've already got. Fishing. Dumpster Diver. Exterminator. Still all doubles. Max Gains. Whoa. Arms Dealer. Boardroom. Eclipse Drop Ship. I'm pretty sure this is a double, but I'm going to put it in my... Could be a new card. Hammerita. I'm 99% sure I've got this one already. The problem is, when I was entering everything into my collection online, I kept seeing the same things over and over and over again. And now it's actually confused me. Seeker Drones. Wall of Death. That might be a new one. Wall of Death. I know I've got one with death in the name. There's the card that is death itself, but there's another one that's like death metal. But I think Wall of Death, I think that's new. Radiant, and I think I've got this one. So Wall of Death is a rare. So that needs to be bagged. One from the top. And one from the bottom. So it's a new card. Sorry, potentially a new card. Hopefully. Okay. Is someone coming in and having connection problems or something? I'm keep getting 2 concurrent viewers, and then my views keep climbing. Are people just coming in for 2 seconds and then leaving? I'm not sure. If someone is out there, please say hello. Maybe not. I don't know. Up to you. Don't have to. No pressure. Of course, if you're on your phone, it's not as easy to do chat. Okay, we've got Coda. We got Overload Mark II. Static Blast. Blackout Boys. And we've definitely got Strength, because I know I've got both of those. I've got normal Strength and the foil. The Hermit. I'm 99% sure I got both of those, so I'm just going to put that there straight away. Temperance I've definitely got. I know I've got like 2 of those. These cards are very interesting how they've done them, because I'm getting a lot of like similar things. See, now I'm looking at Death Metal. I'm wondering if I don't have Death Metal. Maybe I've got all of Metal and not Death Metal. Judgment. That one I'm going to put here, because I think I might not have normal Judgment. I think I might only have the foil for that. And then Death Metal. Doesn't look familiar, but then it does look familiar. It's hard to know. Alright. Nux. Boardroom Shark. Tax Evasion. And now we've got a double-double, which is Riot Blade. Ooh, okay, cool. This next card is new. Yay. Next card is new, which is Super Symmetry. So that's a newbie, and also needs to be double bagged. And Headbanger, I think that's new as well. So when you're doing your collection, the last sets of cards are all character cards, and they're all, I think they're common, but they also have. I think they're the only ones that are common or uncommon. Hold on. No, they're common, but they also have a foil. Whereas normally they have to be quantum rare. Almost all. I think all the quantum rares have a foil. But yes, there's Super Symmetry. I think there might be a foil for that as well. So yes. Ooh. Alrighty then. But I'm pretty sure Headbanger. I don't think I had Headbanger. But they're all like character cards. They're all what is it? Mainframe. Yeah. So. Oh, am I supposed to do that on stream so you get the lovely? I still love the fact that it's all reflective inside. Ooh, it's all reflective. Alright. I just looked at the last card. Shouldn't have done that. Now I'm disappointed. It's a card I've already got. But it's still shiny and nice. Claritex. Executive. Oh, here we go. Here we go. A new card. Finally, I've wanted one of these. So there's 3 data shards. And I've had Moon Data Shard, Moonstone Data Shard, and the other one. I can't remember what it's called now. Slipped my mind. But anyway, this is the one. Oh no, hold on. I think this is the one I've already got too. Sorry. So I think this is a double as well. Darkstone. I think I have got that. Now look at the image. I'm pretty sure that's the one I've already got. Admin. I've definitely got that one. Overload Mark 1. There's Overload Mark 1 and Overload Mark 2. And they're right next to each other. Trample. And I'm pretty sure I've got Nanobot Harvester already. There's 3 Nanobots. There's Nanobot Harvester. Give me 2 seconds. If I go down to the Nanobots. There's Astro Kitty. Wait, did I say that I've got Messenger? I don't have Messenger. Why did I put that as I've got one? I don't think I've got Messenger. Yeah, Messenger's the one I don't have, I don't think. Just give me a second. I think I might have, in all my confusion, I might have added it by accident. Drink Me? So in the list that I had, it accidentally had Nanobot, Swarm, Harvester, and Messenger as being a normal and a foil, but it turned out that they weren't normal and a foil, so my list was wrong. And I think in all the confusion, I accidentally said that I had all of... Oh, nice, the next card's new. This one's not. This one I've got 3 or 4 of. But this one's a new one, it's Sneakerhead, yes! Filling in those blank spaces, Sneakerhead. It's got a big shoe. That's a big show. Badlands Marauder. I'm 99% sure that's the one I've been missing. Of the Badlands. That's awesome. Oh, and Growing Unrest. I think that's new as well. Oh, 3 new ones in a row. Nice. Completing my set. I think I'm missing 97 cards. Oh, God. Another new one. Back Alley Bruisers. That's an old card. That's a double. But this one, Fatal Error 75. I think that completes the 2nd page. It's sort of hard to see what's going on in that image. I think it's a group of people getting obliterated. Sorry, very hard to see. And then A to Z Luxurian is a double. Even though it's a nice shiny foil, I've already got it. I've got the normal AZ Luxurian, and I've got this. So yeah, these are mainframe cards, and yeah, all the mainframe cards, I think, unless I'm mixing it all up, have a normal and a thing. So, and Fatal Error is also a foilish. It's a rare. So that will get double bagged as well. One from the top, one from the bottom. So these are inner sleeves and these are outer sleeves, or these are standard sleeve. And if anyone's wondering with sleeves, you go from the top with the inner sleeve and from the bottom. So top of the card, put the card, slide it down from the top with the inner sleeve, and then you slide it up from the bottom. Some people do it up and up. No reason to do, no point in doing that. It means that stuff can get in from the top. If you do it the other way around, stuff can get in from the bottom. You got to do it both, and then you seal it completely. But yeah, I do that for all of the things. But I don't. I used to do inner sleeve, outer sleeve, or standard sleeve for cards that I was putting into my collection. I don't do that anymore, and the only reason I don't do that anymore is because I don't need to... when I put in my collection, I was using just too many of these for very little gain. The only reason I do it with these ones is because these ones are actually like a little bit more delicate. These ones, dime a dozen, you know what I mean? Most of these are worth like 5 cents. I could always get another one for 5 cents, you know what I mean? So... And I'm going to have so many doubles of them, whereas those ones I want to really protect. I want to make sure they're 100% protected. Alrighty, so let's go with this. So we're up to Oh, there's only 2 left. Okay. So we're almost done. Binary Blast, which is a double. Sorry, everybody. And then Virtual Kid, which is another double. Double, 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 double. Stim Pack, which is a double. I think this pack is going to be another one where it's almost all repeats. Oh no, hold on, I went to something else. Antivirus. Delete. And my back is already hurting and I forgot to take my tablets, which is not a good idea. Justice. I've got both of those, I'm pretty sure. The Star. It was funny looking at someone else who had like as many cards as I. Ooh, hold on. And they didn't have Roadie, and I've got 2 Roadies, I think. I thought I had more, but it was actually the other one. It was Fanatic, I think that was one. Mad Honey, that's a new one. That's one I've been waiting for. Through the Looking Glass. There's like a whole Alice in Wonderland thing where there's the Mad Honey's a part of that. Sort of. So through the Looking Glass. Acid Rain. Which is another repeat. They're all repeats except for... Oh, nice! Another new card in a sec. Scrapper. I already had that one already tonight. The Prodigy. Which I've wanted to get my hands on. And I think that's got a... Yeah, being a rare, I'm pretty sure that's got a second one as well. And then... Savage. I'm 99% sure that is the first I've got of the Savage. Oh, I'm going to put the Savage there. Savage doesn't have a... Isn't actually a rare. But the Prodigy... I'm just going to check the number. Yeah, it's like 12. It's almost, I think it's like the I think I've now got the second page and maybe the third page done. So which I'm very happy about. Because so far I've only had the first page, and that often happens. You get the first page filled out. So there's a thing where it gets stuck. So as I'm putting the card into the double bag, it goes halfway down and it stops. Oh, fuck's sake. It's doing it again. You're making me angry. Yep. Fuck you. What's going on here? What's going on here? Now are you... You are a piece of shit. You're going in the trash. I'm gonna crinkle you up and you can go in the trash. You're pissing me off. It slid in like super easy. The last one was like super tight, and then it was what was happening was the card was continuing but the sleeve wasn't. You got to get the sleeve to keep going down. This is why you should always stick to the same brand for both, because they're often designed around that. But sometimes they're not. And if you're wondering, there are Japanese size cards and there are normal size cards. And funnily enough, I know these are normal size in the sleeves. think these are American or whatever they say. Standard size, yeah. So the standard size in this Japanese. And I was lucky that I had, when I got Bushiroad, they were Japanese. I didn't realise. But they were different size sleeves. But I did get inner sleeve. The inner sleeves were fine. The outer sleeves were fine, the standard ones. They basically acted as an inner sleeve. And I used them with a different brand. But they did stick a lot. It was quite problematic. So I'm going to put these here. An Astral Kitty I'll put here as well. It gives me a bit of room up there. Okay, let's get these cards done. Alright, we got Digital Spectre, which I am so sure that I've already got. I'm going to put it here. The Grid, definitely got that. Memory Leak, got that. Got a double of that. The Plug. APCD. Wait. ACPD drones. ACPD drones reminds me of a game. So there was a game that came out in the 90s called G Police. And a group of people who love G Police have just done a spiritual successor called G Rebels. And I played the demo and it's really good. Like, really good. I'm really loving it. Skin Smasher. Beatdown. Nanobot Swarm. Hold on 2 seconds. Hold on, I can do this easily. Wait. Put this over here just for a second. I'm 99% sure that Nanobot is here in the middle. So I can look. Yeah, I don't know why I said that I had Messenger. I don't have Messenger. Oh. How do I get this removed? Oh, hold on. Collections. My library. Collector set. I don't know why I put it as I had it, because I don't have it at all. Oh, what the fuck? Give me a second. This is being silly. Collections. My library. Edit. There we go. I should do this after. I apologise for sort of being off screen at the moment. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Just need to go here and go in one, out. Cool. Save. And done. Cool. I'm back. Anyway, the big cat. Big cat is another double. Oh, and then Script Kitty is another double. Iron Maiden is another double. I gotta stop saying that. Nux. Oh, hello. Boardroom Shark. That's pretty cool. But here's the cool one. Look at this one. This one's nice. This one's very cool. Hold on. telling me that's just a rare? That's so cool. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. It's like and her eyes. I don't know if you can see it probably. Her eyes light up as well. I don't think it comes out too well. Sorry. But yes, her eyes are glowing. That is so cool. And then Hive Dynamics. Which I know I have Hive Dynamics, but I don't know if I have that one. I think I might only have the Hive Dynamics. I think I might only have the foil. That is so cool with the Oracle. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. Is this empty? Are you empty? Okay, that goes there. Just got to open up a new packet of soft card sleeve. Well, that's a little bit worrying. Okay. Is that going to have my voice in a second? I don't want that to have my voice. No, it does not. Okay. Alright, there we go. The Oracle. Go. Oracle. And this one has also got a rare going on, so I will put this one into a double sleeve. A double sleeve scenario. I have dynamics, as I said. That's pretty cool. That will go there. Alright, last packet. So this is the last packet of these 9 that came with this box. And then I will, what will I? I will go away and I will come back in a bit. I'm going to have a couple of tablets to keep my back pain away. Alrighty. Pulse Cannon. No, Flux Cannon, sorry. Why don't I read that as Pulse? Not a single letter is Pulse. Anyway, Yacht Party. Again, these are all doubles so far. So, Trust Fund, baby. He's got that gold. He's got that bling bling. Generational Wealth. Eat me. Short Circuit. And the Eat Me, and then there's Drink Me, and they're the Alice in Wonderland cards. Terminate. Why is this saying... Okay, I'm confused. Spectre 9mm. Death. Tax Evasion. Now this was a new card a second ago, but now this is a double of the new card, which is Sneak Ahead. Badlands Marauder. Hackathon. Now I think this is a new one. The Net. I think that's a new one for me, but it's also a rare, so it'll get double bagged anyway. And this is another RAM, but that again, RAM goes in this pile because I just got all of the RAMs. So that's the end of those 9 packets that came with the thing. I've got a box here of 24 more packets sitting here. I'm going to pack all of the stuff up that's here because it's really starting to get a bit crazy. And I'm going to put the things that I've got into the collection. And I will be back. I'd say I'll be back in about an hour. But it depends on what happens. Because sometimes it could be 5 hours because I might go and do some stuff. Depends on how I feel. Right now my back is just starting to ache. Which isn't great. I'm trying to sit. I'm sitting very badly, actually. But yes, so... Thanks for joining. There's been a few people dropping in and out. I think they've just been dropping in and out. Thank you for coming along. Hopefully you had some fun. But yeah, so... Basically, I'll go through these. And I'm pretty sure most of these are doubles. But some of them are definitely new, which is really, really good. But yes. So you have a good one. If you're wondering, it is 2:16 p.m. here in Adelaide, South Australia. Last time I was outside, it was overcast as fuck. But I think the sun came out. But yes, so you all have a good time. And hopefully you all had fun. Alright, see ya.